It's Fianny Sims and welcome to my channel. So today is a house tour video, as you can tell by the title, and it is this little farmhouse that I've been working on for a while, and I am so excited with how it turned out. So we are just going to give you a little tour and I hope you guys like it. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the exterior, and if you notice that my voice sounds a little not great today, it is because this is my third time trying to record this video because OBS for some reason has decided to screw me over and not record. So thank you for that. So we're going to start with the outside, and this is the main house, which actually turned out nothing like how it was supposed to. When I started this was going to be my Halloween build, and this was supposed to be a cute little witch's cottage. And it's not, but I got my Halloween surprise in there anyway. So if you come around here, this is the front door. Actually, I totally just said that we were going to do the exterior, right? So we're not going to go inside. But anyway, a little antique sign right there. There's birds and stuff everywhere, a bunch of animals, because it is a farm. Like the cat and the dog and some more birds and a goat and a bunny, and there's an owl over there and a horse. So yes, we have the whole damn farm, except for the cow because I couldn't figure out where to put it. So swing on over this way, and we have the sign to the stables and everything, and the chicken coop right there, which if we go on over here, you can actually see the little chickens, and a little garden, which isn't real, but I'm gonna have my sim actually make a garden later. I just didn't feel like actually putting down the plants for it. So if we go on up, get the full effect of the barn, and some of the stuff upstairs is peeking out of the walls and I didn't notice that. But anyway, the little goaty goat right there, and you can see a little bit into the barn, but we will get to that later. So fly on over this way through the trees, and whoa, alright, and come on down a little bit, and it's just like some extra farming equipment and stuff up against the wall. And this is pretty much just a nice little oasis back here. Those falling leaves make me so happy, but also make me very sad that we have to put in custom content to get falling leaves. But whatever. Sorry, I'm slurping my water in your ears, but my throat is not great right now. So if we go on over here, you can see the little horse area, which there's not much to it. It's like a hay bale and a trough because I didn't know what to do. But there's a little birdie sitting there as well, and the owl right there. But there's a swing in the tree, and you go on over this way, and you get this little pond. It's a pool, but whatever. And it was supposed to look very natural and whatnot, but slide on over this way. It's got the broken dock and everything. And if I turn on live mode a little bit, you can get those bubbles, which I like. I think it adds a lot. The hammock area over there we will get to in a second, but there's some wildlife right there and the little beehives, which I meant to throw down the what do you call them? That's not a word. Whatchamacallit, that's what I meant to say. The little bees that came from Outdoor Retreat. I have the mod that lets you place them on home lots as well. So this is the hammock area. It's a cute little oasis. I do have the autumn flowers and foliage in right now, which is why all the grasses and stuff look kind of dead and not great. But over here, I didn't really know what to do on this side of the house because there really wasn't a lot of room at all. This is right up against the line property, or property line, whatever. So it's just trees and stuff. Woo! Popped on over there. And that is the greenhouse off of the back, and a little yoga mat right there. Oh, my voice. It does not feel good. So that is pretty much it for the yard, and we will go on inside. So you come up on here to the front porch, and you have the little basset hound right there. He's waiting for you. And there's a bench and whatnot. Ooh, that looks weird when you go out like that. So a bench and the barrel with the tea set on it, and my game is lagging even when I'm not in gameplay. which sucks because I would have loved to do a let's play with this house, but there's so much stuff on this lot that it's just not possible. So like the little herb garden or whatnot right there, and a swing. And then we will pop on into the living room, which is where you enter the house at, and there's just this little table next to the couch and some chairs, and I am zoomed out way too far, it looks weird. Go up a little bit. So you come in here and you have your TV and a cat sitting on top of it, and also a cat on the piano, because cats do that. And the little like office area, not really an office, but you know, the workspace. A bunch of little details. That honeybee embroidery is my favorite. I think it's so cute. Also, these open windows, I can't remember where I got them from, but they're like the Maxis Match one, and I love them. So that is the entryway right there, and the cute little like Halloween candy dish and everything. Umbrella hanging on the wall. Just a lot of nice little details, I think, that make it feel very homey. And the arch into the kitchen, and that door leads into the little half bath, which I will show you in just a second. So go on over here, that leads into the greenhouse, obviously. You can kind of see it right there. This little table with the lace cloth on it, I love it. I think it's very dainty. I went for definitely more of a mix of modern and rustic touches in this house. Whoopsies. Because the backstory in my head is that this girl just inherited this house from her grandmother and has been trying to make it more her own, but also like keep more of that like old-timey feel to it, especially with that rug that has seen better days. So that is that room right there. We'll try to swing on into the bathroom. It's really hard to get a decent view of this bathroom. There's not a lot to it, you know, sink, toilet, that little like ladder towel rack, and then swing around and you have just that. So there's not a lot to it. Oh man, my voice. But yeah, so that is the half bath. And then go on over this way, and you have the kitchen of my dreams. So go on in. I love this tile floor so much. And also the black cabinets, and then the butcher block island. Yes, please. It makes me so happy. So basically, fridge over there, stove over there, bigger cabinets up there. And you come in here and get the details of it. Which, all of this stuff on your counters would drive me insane. I'm a really messy person, but like, oh man, if this was my kitchen, that stuff would have to be put away. Because I need space to work, alright? I need my baking room. But the pie on the windowsill, like, really, how cute is that? Come on. It's just a bunch of stuffs everywhere, and then you swing on over a bit, and we will get to the tiny little dining area. This house is pretty small. There's really only one bedroom to it, and then the kitchen and living room, and that's pretty much it. And also the greenhouse area, but there is the little birdie right there. And some pictures on the wall, a little coffee sign. And then over this away, we have the bookshelf. And that is pretty much it for the kitchen. But I love it. It's really simple, but oh, it's so cute. At least, you know, it's very my style. So that is the downstairs. And give it this shot right here. And we will head on to the bedroom. So, alright, so you come up the stairs and you get this nice open window right there, and it comes over into this little like entryway into your bedroom. You have this antique telescope and the bookshelf with the typewriter of my dreams, which I found in a store, and it cost $200 and I wanted to cry. But anyway, so that is that little area right there. I added the beams up here, which I think adds so much to this space. It really makes it feel like a farmhouse, in my opinion. That door right there leads to the bathroom. And if we swing on over this way, we get, whoopsies, that was weird. So yeah, you have this. which we have one little fireplace upstairs, and I really wanted to put one downstairs as well, but there just wasn't space, so that kind of sucks, but I will make do. And I'll give you this shot first. So your little seating area right there, coffee table covered in stuffs and whatnot. Just a bunch of clutter everywhere, which is why it took me so long to make this. I worked on this house on and off for about 3 weeks, I think. And it was just a lot of clutter and detailing, but I think it really paid off. That dresser as well, I think it's so cute. It also looks like really real. A little too realistic, freaks me out. Little boxes and things, because she's still in the process of moving in. The open window, like, I seriously love it so much. And the bedroom area over here. I gotta stop doing that, going through the walls. So we have a bunch of stuff over the bed, that little always kiss me goodnight sign and banners and photos and things, embroidery hoops everywhere because I'm obsessed with them in real life, and that cute little pumpkin light just to give it that autumnal feel. Some jewelry and a camera hanging on the wall, just details everywhere. And then over here we have this rustic looking easel and her art space, and my dog is barking because the neighbors' dogs are barking and they never shut up. Alright, well, if you can hear those barking dogs, I apologize, but they ain't gonna stop anytime soon, promise. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the bedroom. You have this area over here. This little embroidery hoop right there is actually one that I made, and if you want it, you can download it. I will put the link below. It comes in 16 different swatches. There's like mostly cacti and little like cute sayings and stuff, but yeah, you can definitely pick that up if you want it. And I think that is it for this room. There's a little photo over there of my girl and her friend. And we will pop on into the bathroom. If I can swing on in here. The bathrooms are so hard to get good pictures of because they're so small. But basically we have these nice dark walls, which I love, love, love. I think dark walls are so cool, and I also really love black cabinets. But that is my personal taste. So just pictures and stuff and, you know, clutter everywhere. There's really not much to the bathrooms. They're pretty basic. That little window right there, and the bathtub and stuffs, a robe and whatnot, and that is it. So I was actually just trying to edit this and realized that I forgot to show you the greenhouse, so I'm gonna like slip this in here real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the doors and get into this super cute little like backyard oasis that I love. I think it would be so cool to have. Especially, like, could you imagine just spending the night in this spot and, like, looking up at the stars and everything? It would be amazing. But anyway, so it's just a lot of plants, like, plants on the carts and stuff. Over here, this little, like, potting table, a little terrarium, and my mouse is stuck, so I can't move right now. There we go. So more plants over there by the chess table. Alright, so I just got interrupted and I don't know where I just finished, but chess table, flowers, herb shelf, a little bench over here, and this little like "you're pretty" floral sign, which I think is cute. And then over here we have the lion fountain that came from Romantic Garden stuff, and some more plants cluttering the floor, and a little floor sign above the door just to add that like extra little touch. That is it for this little room, and I really wish that I could show you it at night, but I don't have time to play my game to actually like get to that point. So yeah, we are gonna move on now to wherever I was going to before. Okay, so we are outside the barn, and you come in and you see the little horse stable or whatever it's called, box stall I think. So you have that. There's like gardening stuff and fresh fruits and things from the gardens. Because in my head, like the person that lived here would probably have a lot of produce and stuff hanging around, and like over there where there's jams, I imagine that they would make their own and probably sell them at farmers markets and stuff like that. So there's a workbench and a little pumpkin carving station and gardening tools and stuff I've said stuff so much, I hate it. But there's herbs and, I was gonna say things, stuff and things, but what else can you really say? Like herbs and fruits hanging on the walls for them to plant. And more stuff hidden under there. And so you swing over here and all of your horse essentials. And yeah, so that is that side of the barn. Back over in there we have the punching bag hidden. And when you swing over there, the bathroom is in there. It's really basic, there's not a lot to it. But some animals hanging on the walls, which is kind of gross, but hey, it fit. And then you have this mess. A lot of clutter, a lot of storage, things that have just been shoved into the corner of the barn and kind of forgotten and left to sit and collect dust. So I've been thinking about like turning this into like a little guest house kind of deal, getting rid of the horses for my personal gameplay. But we will see what that ends up like. So it's just a ton of crap everywhere. Like globes and old cameras, and then just boxes on boxes on boxes, and wine barrels. So that is that. And then I'll show you the bathroom. There's really not a lot to it. Oh man, I am thirsty. So yeah, super basic. I didn't even put like paintings on the walls or anything. It's sad. So sad. But that is it. That is the bathroom. It is atrocious. But we'll fix it eventually. And then we can finally get to my favorite part, the little Halloween surprise that I have planned. I don't know what the best way to like show it to you is, but we're gonna pan up. That is down. We're gonna go up and see what we get. So right there, as you can tell, we are in the apothecary, or the little witch's study, basically. So you come in here and you get like the little ritual circles. I don't really know what you want to call it, but it's there. The little moonlight that was from Sims 3 Supernatural. I think that's what that pack was called. So basically it's just a lot of clutter, a lot of books and things, a little treasure chest to hold your special items, fossils and crystals and books and herbs and skulls. They're just everywhere. And I keep going down when I want to go up. But I will turn gameplay on just for a second so you can see that. I used the bubble blowers from the Get Together pack that you put in the pool, and I think they turned out really cool there. I'm so thirsty. So cauldrons and jars and things that my sim keeps trying to put away, and she's driving me crazy, but I should have expected it. But they're from the outdoor retreat pack. It's the stuff that you can make from herbalism. At least the little ones are, not the big ones. And if we go on over this away, you have the cauldron from the spooky stuff pack, which makes the little ghosties. And then more books, more crystals, and an urn that is just empty. I got it out of Buy to Bug. You can get like a lot of, or it's not Buy to Bug on here, it's like the show hidden objects cheat. But a lot of bookshelves and little creepy critters and things. An empty bird cage. The fireplace over there with a cauldron sitting on it, and some more crystals over here by the chairs, and a little Ouija board sitting underneath this cute little dragon sculpture. And like some little paintings up there that I made for this, just like insects and mushrooms and stuff that I thought really fit the motif that I was going for. And up here we have like this little Himalayan salt lamp, basically. I have one of those in my room and I love it. We have a lionfish mounted on the wall, and a little tree fish in the bowl, who is also mounted on the wall. Poor little thing, to have to look at that every day. Ooh, I forgot about that little chandelier there. It's very medieval kind of look to it. It's just a lot of clutter, little like potion bottles and things. Skulls, there's a pile of dragon scales there, and candles everywhere. This little sewing table actually is supposed to function as a computer, but I have stuff sitting on the table, so it's not functional. But it should work if I didn't have clutter on top of it. And then this little shelf over here that has the specimens saved in it. There's a will-o'-the-wisp and a dragonfly, and some alien life forms, and more rocks, and more potions, and more books. Oh, some of our potions have gone bad. I think that's why she was trying to wash them earlier. But whatever. A little table here. Just got like the little cauldron full of some sort of brew. And books and herbs and everything. And then this table over here as well. Alright. Sorry. Like morphing through that thing. Yeah, so you basically have all of your witchy needs right there, and herbs hanging through the windows, drying, spell books on stands, and spell books on stands, and then the cabinets full of more ingredients. And there's a little kitty cat right there. I wanted to put the black cat in there because, you know, typical witch stuff, but she actually blended way too well and it was just not working. Sad day. So that is that side of the room, and she is working at the alchemy station, which is actually that little like science station that you can analyze stuff on that we got from Get to Work. It's just the mesh from the Sims 3 pack that she's actually using, so it doesn't function quite like the alchemy thing. Like, she's typing on it right now like it's a computer, and it looks a little funky, but it does its job, you know? It works pretty well for this. So that is pretty much it, I think. I really love this room, and I think it's a lot of fun. I love Halloween. I love all things like this. When it's actually Halloween time, we turn our what am I trying to say? Our dining room kind of becomes a little apothecary, because we go all out for Halloween. We have a big party every year, but the apothecary is my part to decorate, and I think it's really fun. But anyway, guys, that is it for this build, and I hope you liked it, and have a great day, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!